Happy Saturday, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. I'm Chris. Along with me for this video is my brother Mike.
Yo.
And in this video, we're going to be doing something special. Hopefully, you are all having a wonderful beginning to your weekend. It is a 3-day weekend for a lot of you because it's Martin Luther King Jr. on Monday. So for a lot of you, you have a really great 3-day weekend. So hopefully, you're having a great beginning to your 3-day weekend. This video is premiering, which I really quickly want to point out. This video is pre-recorded, so don't think we're ignoring you. If you're in the live chat watching right now, we're not ignoring you. This was recorded the night before, and actually we're going to be celebrating Michael's birthday tomorrow. So unfortunately, I don't know if I could even be in the chat, but I'm going to try. I really am going to try. I'm going to try to set this up that it's live, or it should be live at about 12 in the afternoon right now. So I'm going to try. I cannot promise, but I'm going to try to be in the chat. If not, I hope you all are going to have a fun time. Now, on Monday, I released a Magic opening video, and I mentioned that I was going to be opening Magic stuff on Mondays, other than, of course, the Fridays where Magic cards are released. Magic comes out on Fridays, so those will be exceptions. And then, on occasion, because I have a lot of Magic product, I said I might do an extra video every now and again. Well, extra video, and there's two reasons behind it. Number one, it's a special weekend. It's a 3-day weekend, so everybody's having a good time, and we might be having a blizzard in Brooklyn, but we won't talk about that because we don't know yet. But number two is because a lot of people didn't know I uploaded my video on Monday. For some reason, it didn't show up in their notifications. It didn't show up on their subscription box till much later. So if you missed it, go check it out. I uploaded it Monday. I was going to have a video in between these two, and I kind of feel bad I don't. But I promise all of you, starting next week, I'm going to get myself on a bit of a regiment when it comes to certain videos that I want to record. So it doesn't look like I'm doing just one set of videos only for the channel. I want to have a variety. That's what this channel is all about. Also, if you haven't, down below, there's a little bell. If you click that bell, it will set it up so when I upload a video or if I go live or anything like that, you will be notified on either your mobile device, your computer, anywhere. So you won't miss out on a single video. I know a lot of people plug that. I have to plug it because a lot of people missed it, and I just want to mention that. Also, if you're new to the channel, hopefully you'll consider subscribing. I'm going to have a lot of different videos on here, not just Magic. But anyway, let's talk about what you're looking at, because you've been looking at it for quite a while. You've been looking at it for 2 minutes and 40 seconds. This is the Star City Games Mystery Box. And where you can find this, I actually have it up on my phone already. You can find this on Amazon. It is a $25.12 box, and it has 1,000 assorted Magic the Gathering cards inside. Assorted, there's going to be, I've checked it, it is a 4.5-star rating. This is one of the only Magic the Gathering blind boxes that got such a high rating. You can get it. All you gotta do is type in Star City Games, or you could type in, I forgot what I typed in for this, but you could just type it in. I think that's what the product is called, actually, is the Star City Games mystery box. But if you have Prime, free shipping, it's $25, and you get you get 1,000 cards, as it says. And I looked at the reviews of the box. People got mythics, people got a lot of rares. Is it worth the $25? Well, we're going to find out here. Now, I don't play, nor have I collected Magic in a long time, so I'm going to rely on all of you, anyone out there who is a veteran in Magic or has more knowledge than I do in Magic, to let me know if my box was worth the $25 I spent or not. I actually am curious if all boxes are different, so I might actually order a couple more and actually do one of them as a live show. So that means I will be able to answer all of you in chat while we're doing it. So they have the 1,000 cards set up, and they have it set up inside the box. Here's your seal. Now you're going to notice the seal's broken, and that's because we tried recording this once before. I took the cards out. I didn't see, it says right here. Now I want to do one for Pokemon too. I don't want you all to think I forgot about Pokemon. Michael and I do love Pokemon, so we're going to try to find a blind box like this for Pokemon. Maybe Star City does it, maybe somebody else does. But I gotta give a shout out, first of all, to my brother Justin, who is a fan of Magic. He is a huge fan of Magic. He actually is at the pre-release as I'm recording this, probably, or he'll be at the pre-release on today, which is Saturday. But he's also a fan of Green Arrow and Star City. Michael, you know Star City. You're a Green Arrow fan as well.
Yep.
So shout out to you, Justin. Hopefully you're enjoying the video, brother. Hopefully you like what you see, and hopefully you'll be able to tell me if I get any anything worthy. So anyway, 1,000 cards, mixed, great reviews. Let's see. I did, like I said, I've already opened the box, so I didn't look at any of the cards that I didn't look at already in the previous attempt at recording, but I did divide them all up amongst their rarities. Didn't look at the cards, only looked at their icons. This will be a literal, other than this first pile of cards that I'm going to show, everything else is going to be a in-the-moment reaction to the... Well, actually, I'm going to show the land cards first. But after the land cards, the first pile of regular cards are all going to be reactions for the first time in this video. Now, one thing I want to mention is this box had 1,000 cards. However, only 999 will mean anything to me because the 1,000th card is a Chinese or Japanese card. That's right. Apparently, they threw in one Chinese or Japanese card, and I'm not going to sit here and count the cards to see if maybe they threw in 1,001. Just ha ha ha. You know, here's a Chinese card. And another thing I made sure was that we didn't have any other duplicate Chinese cards. We don't. This is the only one. So 999 cards, not 1,000. I was worried because this was the first card I pulled out of the box in the previous video, and I'm like, oh no, please God tell me. So when you buy this box, just be aware there might be one or two Chinese. That's what I'm worried about getting another box, if there'll be more than one. But in this box, only one. So that's the only useless card that was in the box. Now, there was a fair amount. I will show you the fair amount. All of these are lands. So we have a plains card. This is the only one from this set. There's another plains card. I think we only have two of this one. And then we have a fair amount of these. I just want to get through all of those. Okay. So we have plains here. There's the artwork for that. Another plains. Get through those. Oh, there's only two of those too. We got islands. I think there's a fair amount of those islands as well. Yeah, I think this one is what takes the most though. There's islands, swamp, and there's a fair amount of the swamp. This one was basically islands and swamps, and most of them from the same set. Got some mountains. And again, it's a wide variety, so... Now, the forest, there's a couple of different ones. There's this one, which I think there's only a handful of these. Yep. I think there's only a couple of these. I just want to get these out of the way, and then the rest is all this. I already know, because I've already done. Okay, there. So, there's all the land cards. So, that's already a chunk, a nice chunk of cards right there that are all land. We'll put the land cards here. So, now, I'm not going to read these cards off title by title, because if I do that, we will be here for a very, very, very long time. So I'm going to show the cards off. If you'd like to play the doubles game, because a lot of people said, yes, I got doubles, I got triples, some of them I even got a play set up. If you would like to play the doubles game, you are more than welcome to play along. Feel free in the comments. If you're watching this live, feel free to live feed. Hey, there's a double right there, and titled and list the card. If you're watching this as a video and you notice it, feel free to comment any doubles you catch. Don't sit there and make a whole list, because there's 999 cards, and I don't think you want to do that. I think you're going to want to sit here and enjoy the video. But if you do notice something, or if we notice something, we'll throw it out as well. But for the most part, I think if anything, the doubles are going to be in the commons and uncommons. I don't know about the rares. Like I said, I don't know anything. So let's get through these cards finally. So let's play a game. Let's see what we got. And again, my veterans out there, please let me know if I got anything. Mike, please make sure on there that everything's seeable, by the way. Let me know if I got any. Let me know if I just got my value, my $25 in value when it comes to these cards. Now these cards, again, they range. I wanted this card actually claustrophobic, so I'm actually glad I got that. I'm actually going to move this to the side. It's one of the cards I'm actually looking for something. I want to... what was I saying now? Shoot. See, I threw myself off with that. But I would like to know if I got my value. Oh, the cards come from all different sets. See, like this is Magic Core Set 10, 2010. Came out in 2009. Core Set 14 came out in 2013. So it's a wide variety of cards. huge variety of cards from all across Magic. And actually, there are a few cards with the white border. And those of you that play Magic for a while know that the white border was around here. I found a double. Right there. There was a double. You don't have to throw that one out. Whoop. Did that really just land right in my... It did. Went right in my pocket. Look at that. This is a Griffin of luck.
Oh, it flew in your pocket.
Flew into my pocket. Now, I may stop to look at some art. I'm not lying here because this is the first time I'm seeing a lot of this too. And what brought me into Magic was dragons. Those of you... For those of you, I don't know what happened. I think the camera froze for a moment. So let's go back. It was froze here, I believe, right? Sorry about that hiccup in the camera. Let's hope that that doesn't happen again. Move the camera a little bit forward. Maybe it's because it's closer to the heat. So I apologize, everyone, for that. So dragons are what brought me into Magic. And then the artwork is just, it's what kept me for so long. And then I decided to take a break. There's another card I was looking for. It's from the Core 2019 one too, isn't it? Yeah. And we have so much more still to open for Core 19. But that's what brought me into Magic was the dragons. And then the gorgeous artwork for the rest of the cards is just what kept me in. What brought me back recently to Magic was I started doing D&D. Oh, look at this. See? Right there, that's what I mean. Can you see it?
It's a little blurry. Oh, there you go.
I love dragons. This is what brought me into it. And then I just started playing D&D again. And that just kind of brought me in. There's another one. And that's what made me start wondering. I grabbed a couple of packs for Christmas I got. Some Magic cards. And it just brought me right back in. It just was, I was like, I miss it. I gotta try. We're going to put the commons over here. And we're going to stack them up and pray they don't fall. But it brought me back. It brought me right back in again, and I've been interested ever since. Here's a white border card. This is a 2003. I did notice a few that were from the 90s. Let's see if we got any older cards. I'm very curious to see if we got any older cards. And Michael, you let me know if anything happens with the camera again. We'll just pause for a moment, and I'll apologize to all of you in advance. This one is a 2005. I like the white border. I don't know why they switched to black, but I mean black's cool too, don't get me wrong. I'm okay with the black border. I believe there was black before white as well. I believe it bounced back and forth and now it's just black. Mind rot. This one is a 2003. So there's an older one right there. Not this 2004. You can tell by the writing, the font, and the way the cards look. And feel free to throw out any cards that look cool that you're... I saw that. There's a double. And I saw that. That's a double. But feel free to shout out any cards that you use if you play Magic. Any of your favorites. Any recommendations to somebody who's building a deck. If there's any cards you see here that it's like, hey, you should put that in your deck if you're running a fill-in-the-blank. Because I love... Oh, look at that art. That's 2003 as well. Angel's Mercy. This is a 99. 1999. Right there. But yeah, I love recommendations. I love to hear people's feedback when it comes to cards. I don't have that many people around here to play with though. There's my Griffin, my lucky Griffin again. I don't have anybody really around to play Magic with that often. But at the same time, it's always nice to have a deck in case I decide I want to go somewhere to play. These are nice cards. I don't know what deck this is from, but you'll know. If you've been collecting Magic for a while, you'll see the icon, and the icon will tell you. But all of these are common. We're going to do this the way they structure packs. We're going to go through the commons, which there's a lot of commons, and then we'll go through the uncommons, and then the rares, and then after the rares, we're going to do the common holographics, which, yes, there were holographics. They did actually put foil cards. Oh, there's one more. They did actually put foil cards in here, and I am actually surprised. They came in a plastic. All the foil cards from Star City Games came in a plastic, and on top of that, there were a lot more than I expected, and there were a lot more rares than I expected to get as well. So if you do decide to go pick this box up after watching this video, definitely let them know where you saw their box, And point them in my direction, because Star City, so far, I'm very happy with the way this box is, and I didn't even get to show you all the rares and uncommons stuff. Now, do I expect there to be a huge value? No. Do I care? No. Like I said, my love for Magic comes from this artwork, this beautiful alabaster Kieran. I like the picture. I like the artwork. That's what's important to me. I collect. I'm not now. If you're looking to do a draft, as they call it, or if you're looking to make a deck for $25, is it worth it for you? Maybe. Look at what cards I'm pulling, and let me know if these. Oh wow, I could use these cards in my deck. I mean, maybe it's worth it for you. For me, it's worth it for me because I like collecting and I love doing videos like this. Could you grab those? That just slipped right into my drawer. So for you, double. So for you, it might be worth it. Thank you. For you, it might be worth it. Maybe. I don't know. You'll have to decide that for yourself. For me, worth it. Because it's fun, because I can sit here, we can talk. The only downside is, again, I was considering doing this as a live show, but we had a busy weekend, so I decided to do it this way. Next time, maybe as a live show. That's a dual land card. Nice. Another claustrophobic. Save that. The only reason I'm putting them to the side this time is because we have so many cards. I don't want it to get buried, and then I got to go all the way back, all the way through to find it again. Ooh, this is going to hurt my hand after a while. Might have to switch with Michael. Let him do it for you. But I like these cards. I think they look great. I would like... Oh, what year were you? 2002. That's a nice card, though. But I feel like I got my values worth, and I want to go back for more. As a matter of fact, this was part of the monies that was left from Christmas. And what year were you? 1995. Only 2 years after Magic started. This is a 95 card. I'm going to put this to the side as well. See, for me, I don't care if that card has any value. Technically, it was a 95 card. So for me, it's like, it came out 2 years after Magic started mass producing their cards. So for me, worth it. Is it worth putting in a deck, though? I have no clue. No clue. No idea. Don't hate me. You probably do already, but don't judge me too harshly. Don't judge the boy who shows cards too harshly. There is some new stuff in Pokemon. This is a 2018, okay. That we might be grabbing. I believe there's Team something that came up. Team Up. So if you are a Pokemon fan and you are looking forward to the new stuff, this is a 2002. We might actually do some soon. We'll see if Michael finds some Team Up packs, and we'll do some dueling back and forth in packs. Okay. You're watching video, yes, Michael?
Yep.
Okay. Another Griffin. Condor. Whoop. Stay. Some of these cards actually look really nice. Deep Sea Terror, that would scare the hell out of anybody who wants to go in the water. Ooh, Voyage's End. So I'm sorry if I'm going too fast. Oh, Vigilant Drake, and this is a 1999 card. Very nice. So I'm sorry if I'm going too fast for anybody. There's just a lot of commons, and I don't want this video to be super long. I will slow down with the uncommons a bit. I'll slow down even more when it comes to the rares, because as of course, and this shouldn't surprise anyone, there's a double. There's a triple. That's 3 claustrophobics. As you all know, commons are the most common, pun intended. Uncommons there's less of, and then rares and holographics there's even less of those. So it didn't surprise me that that's the least that we got in the box. However, I again am super surprised at the fact that there were so many. Oh, that's double. I found a double. So we have a fair amount of doubles already. You want to take over for a little bit?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know anything about Magic.
All right, I'll do it. You don't have to.
No. Like, I'll go through the cards.
Okay, good.
I just don't know anything about it. So.
Feel free to do some fun. So, again, feel free to comment, though, in the live chat. And regardless if I'm there or not, we will, okay, hold on. Okay, back up a little bit. Okay, go ahead. Feel free to comment anything you'd like. I'd love to hear from all of you. I know this channel is off to a slow start. I really apologize for that. As a matter of fact,
any cards that you need me to put on the side, just
I'll do. Don't worry about your end. Oh, there's one right there. Look at that. That's a double, actually. We saw that one already.
So you want me to...
No, you just put it down. I just wanted to play the doubles game. But I have a lot of things I want to do. Unfortunately, it's been a rough year. Actually, the new video that I'm planning to put up next week now, we'll talk a bit about that. If you've been following my social media, the name of that series is actually called Thought Bubble. That's a really nice one. So Thought Bubble is going to be me discussing 1 to 3 topics. In this first video, obviously, it's going to be an intro plus the topic. So there's going to be multiple topics in this first one. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. And I have a couple of vlogs setting up to go live soon. Ooh, what's that one?
This one?
Yeah.
Nice.
Right? Okay. Now I just want to look at the picture.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm seeing all of these now for the first time. Oh, that one's nice. Move your thumb. Your thumb's in the picture.
Oh, I'm trying to...
There you go. Ah, that's a nice one. What year was that? Lift it up a little.
It's 2001.
3?
3. So
Yeah.
1993, 2003.
Yep, 2003. I would have loved to have gotten a card from 1993. I think Mike passed one from 95 again, but I'll deal with that later. Oh, that's another nice one. I noticed blurry. Slow down a minute. Okay, go ahead. I noticed that from this set, as a matter of fact, maybe I could turn off autofocus. There we go. Turned off autofocus.
Another Charging Griffin.
Oh, look at that. Wait, hold on. Let me see that card a minute.
This one?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
It's
not in American.
Oh.
I'll take that one. Second card now. That's not American. I noticed that as Mike was going through it.
I thought that was actually a name. I didn't, because I can't see the description.
I know. I'm going to have to go through these a little. I probably passed 1 or 2 that weren't in English. Now I'm curious. That's 2 cards now that are, one is Japanese or Chinese and one is in a different language.
I think that was German. I mean, it sounded German. I mean, it looked German.
A little lower.
What?
Not higher. There you go.
Is this another one? Yeah, this is another one.
I'll take it.
And
another one.
Another one.
Okay, I might not get another one of these boxes because already that's 4 in a different language, and I don't even know if I found another one in that language before.
So where do you put them? Like up here? The ones
yeah, opposite way the way those cards are.
Yeah, that way.
Alright.
Now.
Alright, I might not do this box again.
Is it good?
Yep. Let's see. I mean, 4 cards isn't bad. Let's see how many altogether. And if it goes into the rares and stuff like that, then we might have a problem.
I think we ran into that.
Is that?
Yep.
5. Let's do
the one before that too, actually.
6. Okay, if we hit anywhere from 15 to 20. Yeah, I think this will be the only box we buy.
Yeah, I'm gonna look this way.
Maybe I'll get 1 more to do a live show of, but I won't get 2. I don't know. Now it makes me want to go back and look at the other comments later. If anybody,
No, I didn't.
If anybody noticed in that first pile, because I didn't look, I wasn't paying attention. You know, I see English letters, I didn't even think about looking. Well, the good news is it's none of the cards that I needed, except maybe this one. But maybe we'll have another in English. And now I'm hoping when we get into the others that it's not that way either.
Ember Beast. Am I in frame?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm out.
No, you're in frame. I'm watching the video as we do it.
The SWAT, that was another one.
You see, cards like that you could realize, you could tell right away. Is that one?
No, it's...
Okay, never mind. It was the font.
Was it replica?
Alright, I'll take over from there. It's the Iron Fist. Okay.
Well, that's Inferno Fist.
I know, I'm thinking Iron Fist, the comic. Alright. Let's see. Let's see if we get any more of those. Alright. Good?
Yep.
Oh, took two. It's hard when you have so many and they're so slippery. I think that for the most part we've passed most of the ones that would be in a different language. I question if some of these are fake too. You know, you don't know. Guess you'll have to. There's a way. Ooh, another dragon. I like dragons. Kind of a little upset that we got more than one. Oh, we had Highland Game before. There's another double. Kind of a little sad. But, what do you do? Oh, I like this. Look at this. Look at that. That's cool.
Or was that one of them? The one you just passed?
No.
Oh.
I'm looking now. Oh, there's a double. And some artifacts. We're getting through. What's our time, Mike?
28 minutes.
Oh, we're going to 30. We're going to try to speed this up just a little bit. We don't want this to go forever.
Well, there's 1,000 cards. I mean, you know.
It's true. There's 1,000 cards. I'll put a disclaimer probably in the description that this is a long video.
I mean, for 1,000 cards, you gotta know it's...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and you got two of the same of those.
Yep. Oh, I love this one. I think I'm going to save. Look at that. Oh, yes. I'm saving this one on the side. I like that card. I think we had that one before, too. Oh, I just lost a few. They're slippery.
Sorry.
No worries.
I'm trying to get them.
Blade. Natural connection. Oh, there's a double.
Make sure I didn't put one upside down, which I did.
Cyclops.
A few fell upside down. Alright, here.
Okay. Goes right on the top. Okay. Search warrant. Another one of those. Don't mind me if I stop and look. Pegasus, I just want to make sure that, come on, stop doubling up. That we don't have any more. So far we have about 6. Don't want any more. And I probably have, like I said, there probably are more in the first pile. I'm just not going to go back and look because I don't want to waste all y'all's time, especially if most of them were English. But that's something that you should consider, is the fact that you might not get all American cards. That's something I would, if you are watching Star City, for people in America, unless specifically like you make a box specifically with dual languages, I wouldn't do that. Just stick with American, because a lot of people, I mean, 1 or 2 cards fine. I'm sure a few people wouldn't care, like if you only did 1 or 2. But see, I was like, any more than what I got, I was ready to just say this box isn't even worth getting a second one. And the good news is, so far, we have not seen any since I started again, so that's a plus. Wooden stake, Dreamcaster. There's no blade. Spider. Squall. Treasure Cruise. Book Cup. I like that picture. Saw that before. Did not see that before. I'm sure a few of you have already in the comments found 1 or 2 doubles that I might not have called out or might not have noticed, but still great cards. Okay. Let's get these all set up nice. Now here's where we're going to start having issue, because I have another pile to go, and Michael didn't fix his right.
I did.
So, gotta try. Alright, this is the last of the small piles, and then we got one more common pile, and then we move into what I'm sure everybody probably, if you're watching this as a video, is fast forwarding to, and that is, there's a double, is the, ooh, look at that box. That's awesome. And that is the uncommons. Now I turned off the autofocus, so I apologize if the background didn't focus back in after I took the cards away. That's why. So just know that in advance. I think we're out of the woods as far as not English cards. Although there's still one more set, one more pile. So I shouldn't open my mouth just yet. Cancel. That's cool.
We had another cancel.
I think you pulled that, right?
Yeah, that was me.
That's a nice one too. All right. It's the final common pile. All right. This isn't the final pile. This is the final first part to the pile. So I mean, make your own your own judgment. I think for $25, a couple non-English cards. My only complaint again is, hey, Star City, if you are watching, I don't know why you'd be watching. Maybe you're watching because you looked up your box and found my review or my opening and you wanted to double, wanted to see what people thought about it going through. Do not put non-English cards in the box. I know a lot of people would not be happy with more than 1 or 2. I mean, if you want to put more than 1 or 2, I would label your box something different. I would label that, or I would let people know different. Maybe it is somewhere and I missed it, in the fine print. But I personally would rather have specifically just English cards. If you're gonna have multiple languages, there's another claustrophobic. Wow, we got a lot of claustrophobic. I would rather you just put English, because 99.9% of people buying it off of Amazon.com, especially the American Amazon.com, yeah, we want the American cards. And again, I say, I doubt there's anybody out there that's like, we need more different language cards. We need, we don't need as many. And if they were buying this for different languages, then they're going to be very disappointed, because 99.9% of these, could you grab that, Michael, is in English. Oh, they're sliding. I don't understand why. But I will say, the condition of the cards is really good compared to what I've seen other boxes have. And
Here.
hold on to those a moment now, and I'll take them in a moment. Ooh, Dragon Wing. That one looks cool. These are 2002. Borderland. Doom Traveler. Mountain Yeti. This is a... Oh, another 95. Another 95 too. Divine Offering. I will take both of those and put those to the side. Two 1995s. Cards, you can see them in frame, Michael?
Yep.
Getting stuck. Smash. Ooh, Bloodborne Scoundrel. I gotta read some of these cards later. I saw this before. Marble Chalice. Sometimes I'll throw out a name just because. So, I think for the most part, once we get to the uncommons, we'll have 2 piles of uncommons to go through. And then after that, we will have shock. We will have just 1 pile of rares. Return to the Earth. Ooh. This one looks nice. Fire Fiend Elemental. Nullify. I'm doing it this way for a bit so I don't knock any down. Mind Rot. I think I know that one. I think I've had that one before. And this is another 1990. Oh no, this is 98, but I will put it here, and I think this is another 98. Yes, it is. Okay, back to the 2000s. I know a lot of you are really like, come on, man. Ooh, Talarian Scholar. Shout out to Talarian Community College. I've watched his videos. I enjoy his videos. I would recommend checking him out. He is very knowledgeable on Magic, and he's actually the reason why I got a few of the sets I got. Because
No, you didn't show those.
Yeah, I did. They fell.
You did?
Yeah, they fell after I showed them. This is the end. The end of the commons. So I would say definitely check him out. I'm subscribed. I'm a very happy subscriber of his. And I enjoy watching him play the booster box game. I doubt I would ever play the booster box game. I've seen him a bunch of times. But it's always nice watching him play the booster box game. Personally, 1 booster box for me is enough. And then after that, of course, getting anything, random, another 95 card. Anything else, from here, there, and everywhere, that's a different story. But 1 booster box, I feel, for me, is more than enough to open. And then from there, go into just getting packs and other random things. Okay, so out of all the commons, we have, how many commons were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? We had 6 commons that were not in English. Let's see if any uncommons are that way. I don't think so. I don't know. Again, this time around, I told you guys, I did not look. And I couldn't tell if... Wait a minute.
Where the time frame?
Hold on. These 2 are not are common. I don't know how they ended up on the top. So real quick, there's 1 and there's 2. I don't know how those 2 ended up on the top of the uncommons. But now we're in the uncommons. So let's take a look. This is where all of you are going to start to let me know if this box was worth the money, and where I'm going to pay attention and see if I got anything that was not English, so I'll be upset. Oh, I like this one. Dragons. Dragons are mostly uncommon and rare, like the really cool looking ones. So I'm hoping that we got one or two of those. Blood Feud. A lot of reds here. So this is a 2008. Okay, I just want to see what year. These are getting stuck together, those. I think that was a double.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to see less doubles when it comes to these cards. Just saying. I say it now and then watch. I'll have like something that's tripled. Ooh, 1999. I'll hold on to that. Anything that's in the 90s, I'm going to put somewhere special. Because you can't really buy those anymore. I mean, I'm sure you could buy the singles, but the packs are ridiculous to do. Oh, Destructor Dragon. See? There you go. Love dragon cards. I wish they'd make a full deck of just the dragons. But as I've been told by many, dragons are always a part of Magic decks. So, no matter what, first dual card, Toil and Trouble. That's a split. Whoop. That is a split card. Don't know if there'll be any more of those. I don't know. I think I saw one when they fell apart. Waiting to see if I remember or recognize any. Haven't really recognized that many. I recognize a few that my friends used to play with back in the day, but none that like immediately jump out and go, "Hey, remember you played against me, or I was in your deck." This is a nice one. This is another 95. Rage Form. Spontaneous Combustion. Lone Rider. Another Destructive Dragon. There we go. Our double. So we had a couple of doubles. Alright, I'm going to split this one into two. So we'll have 3 uncommons. We'll have 3. It's fair. Oh, white. Ward Scale Dragon. Look at that. Look at the dragons. That's what makes this fun. And if you've stuck with us for this long, thank you for sticking with us. I appreciate that. Another 95 card. I appreciate your willingness. This is another beautiful one. To stick around. If you're watching this video and you just started, there's a double. And you just started watching around now, you don't have to go back and watch the comments, but maybe you want to. I don't know. Again, I feel like this would be better as a live show, doing another one. Maybe we'll get one more. If truly and honestly, that was the only, those are the only 6 that are different language. Let's see if they do it to us in the rares and stuff. Then I'll be upset. Oh, this dragon. 99. Oh, full 2 for that one. Wildstorm. Or Windstorm. I did that too fast. Banishment. Howling Gate. I've seen that before, I believe. Mind Control, I believe I've seen that one before. Could be wrong though, because I don't know what year that came out. Knowing, believing, 2 different things. Mind Meld. I think I saw that on a show actually. Corrupt. Oh, Orchard. Oh, look at this. And this is a 2005. Oh, it's a beautiful card. Throwing Knives. Okay. Let's move these uncommons back. So we make room for the last set of uncommons, and then we only have one more pile. It's the home stretch, everyone. Are you ready? I don't know. I'm ready. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what I got rare-wise. Iron League. Nervous. Don't want to see any more different languages. Gate Smasher. Hero's Blade. Mesa Unicorn. Lifelink. Never a word. Common Gate. We had that before. Blaze. Oh, there's a double. Scavenger Drake. That's cool. Type Beyond. Pegasus. Trapper. And Hammerade Explorer. That's it. Those are all the uncommons. So now all that's left are the rares, the holographics, and that's it. There were no mythics here. So let's go into the rares. Elemental Appeal. Serpentine Spike. Cruel Ultimatum. Free Jam Regent. Blood Hall Priest. Soul Swallower. Aberrant. That's an Overlord. Rage Blood Shaman. Titan of Eternal Fire. Sanctifier of Souls as I itch my side. Talia Lancers? Oh, jeez. Torma Caritis? I apologize. Oracle of Bones. Hunter's Prowess. Sage of Inward Eye. Seraph of Sword. Dismiss into Dream. Biomass Mutation. Stream Augury. Oh, jeez. Steam Auguria. Icy Blast. Master of Predicament. I'm going to look over the camera now so I don't... Mob Rule. Dimensional. Infiltrator. There we go. Drunkirk Occultist. Merchant's Dockhand. Is everything good, Mike?
Yep, I'm looking.
Okay. Empathy of the Drownyard. And now we're in the holographics. So now we start with the foils. These are common. So common foils. There's a lot. I was very surprised this box had as many as it did. But it did. Claustrophobic. Look at that. Claustrophobic's actually a foil as well. I didn't even realize it was... We had that one as a non-foil as well. Dwindle. Should be getting to uncommons soon. I don't know if there are actually any uncommons. Oh, here we go. Corrupt is one. And now we're in rares. Titan of Eternal Flame. Bloodshin Fanatic. A Rubble Hulk. Oh, two more. Dismiss into Dream. Another one. Hologram. Oh. And a Territorial Gorger. Gogger? Gorger? So, Dismiss into Dream. And that is everything we got inside of this box. What are you? Oh, these are the other cards. Well, let me put everything in frame. So these are the ones that I actually just put now. Pending these two piles, These are all the ones that we got that were not in English. That I had noticed while we were going through it. Now I've got to go through the other two piles. So as of this moment, only 6. That's not bad. Not exactly amazing, but that's not bad. If it would have happened to have been a rare, or if it was an uncommon, or a holographic, I might have been a little annoyed. So again, the only bad thing I can say about Star City is they throw in a couple of cards that aren't English, and you'd run the risk of your uncommons and or rares being a different language. So Star City, don't put anything except English cards in. I mean, make a separate box if you want to start giving some non-English cards out. But I liked it. What did you think?
I thought it was actually pretty cool. The cards.
I did too. So Ravnica Allegiance comes out very soon. I believe it comes out next Friday. So I should have it by Saturday. So a week from today, we will be opening possibly the new box, if I'm not mistaken. Think so. So we'll be opening the new set next Saturday. Monday, I don't know what I'm going to be opening yet. I'll probably do another core set. If I don't do the booster box, I might do the bundle for the core set and get some core set done. And then do more core set as we move forward. But I have a lot of core set that I'd like to get out of the way. I've got a couple of Kaladesh things. I got a couple other things. So thank you all for being with us for almost an hour. It took almost an hour to get through this box. This is definitely something we would consider for a live show next time around. Keep an eye out on the channel. There's going to be a lot of stuff. There's rumors of a blizzard possibly on Sunday. That's the case. I promise you there will be a stream, a live stream of it. So if you like watching snow, if you'd like to keep an eye on the quote-unquote blizzard coming, definitely check the channel. If you haven't clicked the notification bell, please do. If you're new and you're considering subscribing, hopefully you will. I have big things coming for the 3 milestones, 100, 500, and 1,000. And then when we pass 1,000, I'll figure out the next milestones. Probably it'll be maybe about like 3,000, 5,000, and beyond that, we'll talk about that after that. But those are the 3 milestones I'm working on now: 100, 500, and 1,000. And when we pass 1,000, we'll talk about other stuff then. But thank you all so much for being with us. I'm Horace. I'm sorry for moments of silence. I hope you enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed opening it. And we will see all of you very soon in the next video. Star City Games Mystery Box. Definitely something to consider if you would like to do an opening video, or if you're looking for bulk cards that you might need for your collection and or deck. I leave that up to you. Take care, everybody, and we will see you all in the next one.
Hey, everyone.